Hey there, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, Capricorn Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today I am doing the mid-month of, the mid-season of Taurus updates. That is May 1st through the 19th. I'm using the little Lenormand cards and doing the 9-card spread. So let's go ahead and hop right on into it. While I'm shuffling out the cards, if you could go ahead and hit that thumbs up. It says, hey, I thank you and I appreciate you for your time and your effort. And I always appreciate being appreciated. And also, if you would like to leave me a comment, I channel messages. I'm not doing it for these readings, but I do for the monthlies and I do for the weeklies. And so if you leave me a comment, even if it's just an emoji with your name, then I can put your name into my book of names so that when I'm trying to channel messages, I can be more connected to your energy and you're more likely to get messages that will resonate for you. So I also had a thought and it's gone. Okay, whatever. So I will go ahead and explain to you how these are. Here we go. How these work. Oh, we're talking about the home. All right, so this is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings, actions. Thoughts, feelings, actions. Key to the situation, and the overall energy you have is something around the home. Some issue around the home that is in consideration over the course of the next 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and see what that is. So, okay, in your heart space, you are doing some creative problem solving. And if it's in the heart space, that means you are using your intuition to creatively solve problems, which is always the way to do it, right? So what feels right? What sounds right? Where's that information that's coming to you? So the week, I just did your weeklies. And for this week, it was all about listening to your intuition and receiving messages and answers. And so I think the messages and the answers come in, and now you're figuring out how to apply that through the heart space, which is really lovely, really lovely. So, okay. In the recent past, you were trying to get information on a big major change. This totally tags in with all that. So, and it looks like it might have something to do with your home. So, are you considering moving? Are you considering starting to work from home? Are you considering maybe a refinance on your house? It could be something along that line. So it's a major change, though. It's something taking some arena of your life and making a big move on it. Okay, so. Okay, so in the area of transformation, we have the cross. And the cross in Lenormand can represent a burden, and so a burden could be slowing down this, and that's why you need to do this creative problem solving. So some kind of a burden may be slowing the process. But what I really got from this earlier today, and I'm picking it up again, and I've never gotten this before, is transformation helps when you connect with your higher self. When you connect with your spirituality, so doing the meditation and listening to yourself and getting the information and intuition you need in order to create the change that you're trying to go for here. And then here we go, the long-awaited change. So there's a big change that you want to make. And the stork is about the change happening. Like, this is happening. So something is moving forward in your thought process about how you're managing things. So you've been struggling with maybe personal boundaries, personal space, having anxiety around that, the need for a higher perspective. This is a great way to get higher perspective. And in your heart, you are moving forward. This is taking action and moving forward in your heart space. So I feel like there's some kind of a dynamic move going on with this. In the recent past, the obstacle has been confusion. There's been a need for clarity, right? And a lot of times the higher perspective, right? That need for clarity, there's been some anxiety about not being able to get it, not being able to figure out what it is that you need for that. And so a decision is being made. Choices are being made. We have the path there. So this is about figuring out where it is that you're going and what it is that you're doing and how you're going to get there. So, and look, in the area of the outcome, the stability, the anchor, there's love. So by listening to your intuition, you will make the decision that allows you to move forward and really, really love the outcome. And this is something that's going to be weighing on your heart over the next couple of weeks. It revolves around the home. kind of a change around the home. And I mean, it could be as mundane as what color are you going to paint the bedroom walls, you know, but it's something that you would have spent a lot of time worrying about. It feels like it's bigger than that, okay? But for some of you, it might be something simple, but it might be a working from home situation. How do I create an office? Do I have to move in order to find office space? So it feels like it could be that. It could be, you know, I've been living in this place too long. It doesn't really work for me. I need to find something that does. It feels like a change of residence more than anything. And so trust in the higher forces. Trust in the higher forces. That will bring you the decision-making process. There may have been some delays along the way because maybe the right property needed to come available, or the right opportunity, or there's something about that needed to shift, to change in order to bring about the change that you needed to create this heart space thing. It's really beautiful. Okay, so you have, emotions are running high, but that feels more like not, when people say emotions are running high, they make it sound like it's a bad thing. Okay, it could be an overwhelming sense of excitement, exhilaration, or whatever, because it says be bold and make the first move. So, it's getting time to make that choice. It's getting time to make that move. And emotions are running high is creating stability, so I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So, I think it's decision time very shortly. Okay. Let's get a little bit more guidance on the action here. Okay. And then again, if you're in a stressful situation around the home and emotions are running high, you're being told to watch your words. So I want to get a little bit more on that. Watch your words. Also, watch when you're signing a contract on a lease for something. Watch the words to make sure that. So, for instance, when I was 19, I signed a lease that was supposed to be 6 months. That's what it said. There was a 6-month lease. But when they wrote it out, they literally wrote it out for 7. The place was filled with roaches and fleas. And I worked really hard. I got a job and worked really hard to make sure that we could move the heck out of there when that 6 months was out. And so we'd signed a lease at a new place. And then we went into the leasing office to let them know we were leaving. And they were like, oh, you have another month on your lease, so you don't get your deposit back. So even though it was a 6-month lease, they had deliberately, I do believe, deliberately written it for 7. And so then, you know, we lost our deposit. So pay attention to the written words. So you have here, nothing is wasted. Nothing is wasted, which means whatever time, energy, resources, or whatever you've put into your current situation while you've been making this decision, you didn't lose anything. You didn't lose anything because you can always create more, right? You are the manifester of your own reality. You are abundant. So I am abundance. I am prosperity. I'm the manifester of my reality. And I manifest wonderful things into my life. I am a magnet for the highest good. I am always in the right place at the right time with the right people and the right opportunities, whatever, right? And because you have the squirrel, which says to believe in yourself. And so, you know, watch your words, watch the words on the contract. This is a change that you know, there can be a burden as far as making the move and figuring out how to get all the pieces together. But I feel like it's a spiritually guided transformation in your life that will bring you all this abundance in the heart space. And so it looks positive. It looks good. Just be real careful about who you tell and when. The words on any contracts or leases. You know, If it is a relationship that is breaking up and you're getting ready to move out of a home, you know, and the emotions are running high, watching your words could be beneficial in whether or not this other party helps you make this transition easy or more difficult and complicated, right? And so, you know, choosing your words carefully. But we have improve your vision. Improve your vision, and I do believe this is that spiritual guidedness. Really get into your heart space, listen to your intuition. This is anxiety and issues in the heart space around trying to improve your vision. So spend some time in meditation. Trust your higher self. Trust that the pieces will fall in place when they're supposed to. Spend more time in meditation, Capricorn. It is a message that seems to be coming through for you in a very consistent manner lately, especially because it said that messages, the answers will be coming to you through meditation for what I got for this week for you. So that's where they are. Go within. Everything you need to know is inside of you. You just need to be listening to it. All right. I will chat with you soon. You take care. Good luck with all this. It looks really fabulous.